the venue or the locale, when these two get together, you know the spirits are going to be flowing, the intensity will be high, and these two will be ready to write another chapter in their storied rivalry. Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, the big pirate ship in Tampa, Florida. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Florida's offense will take the field first. Last time these two met, the big dogs ate as Georgia rolled easily.
And taking care of business in a rivalry game like they did, it means a lot. The bragging rights are even better. I can talk about stomping you out. Speaking of stomp, 2007, Mark Richt getting the team to run on the field, celebrate. Those are the moments that you think about in this series that mean so much.
Yeah, we talked to the Gator coaching staff. They said it felt like Herschel Walker was back toting the rock for the Bulldogs. I mean, they had no answer for Georgia's running game a season ago. Defensively, the Gators know they've got to be a lot more physical in this one.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Running inside, it's Croma. Got the first down, ran right through the defender, and now he's still running.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
Got to make the play on 4th. Got his man. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Quickly out to the tight end. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them, they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and goal. Run in the red zone. It's Ball. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So an 82-yard drive there. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Tells the run, looking to pass. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads it downfield. He's got it way down the field. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Straight ahead, it's Frazier. Knocked down immediately.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Look out! And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
They came ready to play, guys. Offense goes right down the field on their first drive to score a touchdown. Now their defense is playing lights out. 2nd sack of this opening drive. And one thing this coach does a great job of, he gets his team ready to go. And you're seeing it here on the big stage.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Makes a move. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Turns up, it's Frazier. Makes guys miss. That's what he does as he's out to the 20. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Grab behind the line, it's Ball. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that's a nice job by the offense. And I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and he just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first. Caught. They will score. Touchdown, Gator. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he loses the football on the return. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. What a first quarter they've already put together, up 21-3 and going for more. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Changing the routes with his receiver. Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's ball. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Stepping to the right. Lets it go to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket, plays breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away, and the defense took advantage with the interception.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period, and they try to find a way to answer. Just feeds the running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Frazier. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. He unleashes a long one. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Right side, it's Brown. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Extending the play. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Gators send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's down right there, short gain on the ground. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll give to Frazier. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Here's a give to Frazier. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Wants to pass. Makes the grab. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
Makes the grab and room to run. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Grab behind the line. It's Wiley. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. And he's brought down after a short gain. And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, it's Frazier. Maybe a crease. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Got it. Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Bulldog! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. All over him immediately. The Bulldogs will use their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to take it back. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Tells to run, wants to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can win with that as they've got it at the 49. Snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll give it to Ball. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Timeout on the field, and that's the second call by Georgia. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Left side, it's Mays. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Can't get him to the ground. Turning it on! Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Finds his big tight end. The Gators are in the hurry-up. Handoff for Ball. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that Bull Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Out wide right, it's Wiley. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Fires on the move. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Here's a give to Ball. There he goes. He's past the marker. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Picked up maybe a yard, it's down at the 16. 2nd and long here. The run inside, it's Ball. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. Brought down right at the 10, and this defense keeps him away from the first down line. But will they go for it on 4th down? No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Needs it here on 4th down. Trying to find the end zone. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Gators trying to get a touchdown on 1st. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators!
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Right side, it's Wiley. Jinging on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. And the Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Frazier. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a 1st down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. In the red area, it's Frazier. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for running room. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll send the back in motion. Off-play action. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff for Ball. At the 40, there he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Caught on the left side by Wilson. Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running right, it's Ball. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Ball again. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points, how they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Drag down. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, it's Young. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. I know I've never seen this before. The punt team on the field in the red zone. They're in scoring position. I mean, trick play's coming, right? A tackle on that play, and let's send in the professionals to make sure this coach is still with us. I mean, a fake punt on first down? Seriously? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw one first. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Long way to go on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
And they can't make the connection on third down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the foot.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. They get to him as he throws. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Throw it deep one more time. And the pass is incomplete. Looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over.